Hello kids, in previous class we learned usage of the fan voice, that means the conjunction. So if we use the conjunction and join two sentences, that sentence is called a compound sentence. What do you call that sentence as? Compound sentence. If two sentences are joined by using a conjunction, that means the fan voice. So we call that as a compound sentence. Now today our aim is to write a compare and contrast essay. So what is that we are writing? We are going to write a comparing and contrast essay. You are supposed to write that essay using simple and compound sentences. So you are supposed to use simple sentences and compound sentences. Then what are the simple sentences? Simple sentences normally we write in tenses. So if we take a simple present tense, we write as I go to market. So I go to market. What do I do after going to market? I buy vegetables. We buy the vegetables. Now children, see, this became a very big sentence. So every time we have to pause by using a full stop. If we write the simple sentences, we want to pause every time for each and every sentence and we want to keep a full stop. But when we are using the conjunction, the two sentences can be made a big sentence. So no need of pausing each and every time just for a simple sentence. At least we can read a big sentence. So I can write it as I go to market, comma, and buy vegetables. Now here it became a big sentence. So now it became a compound sentence. It became a compound sentence. And these are two simple sentences. So one simple sentence and this is the second simple sentence. So two simple sentences we joined and made a compound sentence. Now you are supposed to write an essay using simple and compound sentences. So what are we going to write? So already we had listened to stories. One is the torch, the other one is the golden goose. So let us compare, because both the stories are the folk tales. One is a modern folk tale, other one is the old folk tale. Both are having the same ideas, same model, same methodology. So previously we compared them by using the Venn diagram. I think you remember. So there we use the Venn diagram, writing the similarities and differences. Now today we are going to write them in paragraph by using the comparing and contrasting. Then what are these comparing and contrasting words? So let us see them. To write an essay on comparing and contrasting, first of all we need two paragraphs. We must write in two paragraphs. The first one is the first paragraph on similarities and the second one is on differences. Means in the two stories we have similarities and differences. So similarities is called as comparing. So here we are comparing the similarities. How are we going to compare the similarities? Now differences are the contrast. They are the contrast. Now how are we going to compare and contrast? Means we are going to write two paragraphs. In first paragraph we are going to write the similarities in both the stories, and second paragraph we are going to write the differences in the two stories. Now what words we want to use? See, for comparing most probably we use the words like. Like him, I also do the same. Means two same things we are comparing. When we are comparing the two same things, normally we use the conjunctions and not. Same. So previously observed, two things, two similarity. I went to market. So in the same way, the same things are happening at a time. So we compare them by using and. Now coming to the story, the golden goose and the torch. We can see the similarities are both became greedy. So the old woman and Maya. So we are comparing. So we are using the and. The old woman became greedy in the golden goose lesson, and Maya also became greedy in the torch lesson. So these two sentences we compare by using and. Okay. Neither the old woman thought properly nor Maya behaved properly. Yes. So both of them. So means both they are not. So neither she is thinking properly and the Maya is also not thinking. So whatever the sentences are there according to that. So I don't want to reveal the sentence because you think yourself what happened in that story to compare and what happened to contrast. Already had written in your Venn diagram. Basing on your Venn diagram, what are the similarities between the two stories? You can say by taking the negative things. If you say them negatively, neither both of them are good. So according to the negative and positive, you can take using and not. Now what about the contrasting? So we are going to write the differences in the second paragraph. So to write, what are the conjunctions we are going to use? But and yet. So these are the two words which we are using to combine the sentences while telling the differences. Then what about for and so? So when there is a problem and for solution, then we use for and so. Other than that, so no need of using for and so in these cases, because here we are using only the comparing and contrasting, for which only we use these two. Okay. So basing on this, you try to complete your volume. Children, remember once again, we are going to write a comparing and contrast essay using simple and compound sentences. Means you can use the simple sentences also, but mostly try to use the compound sentences by writing and not to compare the similarities, and but and yet to compare by using the differences. So basing on this, you complete your volume, page number 23. So you can see the question, there is a question to compare and contrast and complete the volume. So you complete the volume by using the given question and the conjunctions which are there. Okay children, basing on this you complete your volume. Thank you.